Hello everyone, Positron taking a quick look at Super Mutant Alien Assault. Try to say that 10 times fast. It is an arcade action game from Cybernate Studios, published by Surprise Attack. I'm trying to think of some of the other things they've published recently, and it's escaping me at the moment. This is very super crate boxy. It's probably in fact, the game itself claims it's basically the Citizen Kane of Super Crate Box parodies or rip-offs, not parody. Kind of an inspiration it wears on its sleeve fondly. So we'll get right into the game here. And this is an early access game, and I want to note that this is also code provided to me by the developer. Alright, so currently in early access, this will be out on Thursday. Should be the same day this video goes up, if not a day later. We have normal, heroic, and epic. We have to complete the first 3 stages in order to unlock these. We can start in any galaxy, one beyond where we have completed, or basically we can go to where we have reached before. I'm just going to start on 1 for the sake of the game. We unlock a few different skins as we go on. I kind of like Spark. As far as I know, they're all identical in terms of playability. And as you complete levels, you will also unlock things you can start with. I'm going to start with the Pulse Chakram, I think, just because it's very cool. So, how does the game work? So, you're spawned into a random level, and this one is the pressure level. So essentially the goal here is to survive as long as it takes for the bar at the top to fill up. Use our Pulse Chakram here. Get some ammo, some explosives. There's a lot going on here, so it's going to be a little odd to try to keep up with everything that's going on. So we get primary weapons, sidearms. Sidearms never run out of ammo, primary weapons do. Periodically throughout the level, you'll have these weapon containers, essentially, that will deposit a weapon for you, and that's how you equip yourself. You can't change weapons, you can't carry more than 1 weapon at a time. If you pick up one weapon, it replaces it. But every time you pick up a weapon, it will give you full ammo. So now we've finished the level by keeping those pressure gauges at bay. If they fill up without us touching them, then they will explode. It'll actually kill or damage all enemies, but we will also take damage. This is a survive type level. In the survive type level, that's all you have to do. So this is a special ability, a speed boost. I've never actually gotten this one before. Special abilities are limited use. You can see the bar of the S at the top of the screen. Every time I pick up a little green cube, we get another charge of it. So how does this work? Oh yeah, it gives us a really fast speed boost, and actually the duration of it is on the edge of the screen. It's kind of nice. So we also have explosives we can throw. We get 5 at a time. There are varying types. This is the default one. We can also hold it for a second if we want to cook the grenade. Again, trying to explain all the mechanics at once here. It's actually very complex for what it is. Alright, so now at the end of every stage, we always have to clear out the remaining enemies. We'll teleport soon. Health is also very difficult to come by. Sometimes there are health stations or health pickups. See the health station on the top right there. So I think Hyperdrive is one of the more interesting stages, even though it has a feature that I'm not a big fan of, and I'll explain that when it comes up. So what we have to do is, there are canisters there. You can see in the lower right, there's a canister container. Actually ran out of ammo there. The double jump is a perk. We have that at all times once we pick it up. So we have to take these canisters and deposit them. And each time we deposit one, it fills up 1/3 of the meter. Also, the Pulse Chakram is really fun to use and really cool. Rocket launcher. You can get hurt by your own explosions. Alright, so let me clear out this, and then I'll grab one of these. You also see that in some levels there's a pulsing green ring. And then it'll make enemies glow. What that is it starts an evolution process in enemies. If they're left alone, they will evolve over time. So essentially puts a somewhat of a time limit on every level. You can't just hang out forever. Alright, so there's going to be what looks like a frame rate drop here. It's actually intentional. It's not actually a frame rate drop, or I suppose it is, but it's intentional that the game will slow down at this point. As we go further into hyperspace, and once we are finished, we'll have an objective. It's a little disorienting, but it is what it is. And then you get the maximum wub happening, and you have to finish off enemies. Now, enemy that is out once you are done with hyperspace automatically evolves to its next level. Actually took quite a bit of damage there. Don't think I'm gonna make it to the health container. No. So on every third level, oh, we unlock the Shiv. Huh. Interesting. Or I should say every fourth level, we have to fight a boss. Now, right now, the bosses are the same for each area. Level 1 is always this guy. So he's got a health bar at the top. Whenever we shoot him, he drops acid blood, however. And if we touch that, it does hurt. So these are the det packs. I can throw one out and then trigger it whenever I want to. Now, something you're seeing is a lot of new enemies. Like these are called bisons at the bottom there with the shields. Those are not enemies that you start the game having to fight. Oh, this is the pogo gun. This is actually probably my favorite weapon. So this will trigger whenever we are on top of an enemy, or we can press the fire button to automatically do a shot. And it actually has a ton of damage potential. There we go, got him. Alright, so we still have to finish all the rest of the enemies. Yeah, so as you unlock upgrades and such, you also unlock new enemies, new containers, new machines, things like that. The game gets a little harder as you upgrade and unlock more things. And it kind of gives you that feeling that no matter how poorly you've done, as long as you've finished one level, you will get some progress towards the next upgrade, which is a really nice feeling. Alright, let's get some det packs. These are probably my favorite because they're the easiest to control. I also found out that if you drop an explosive by one of these, I'll actually show this off now, that will also close it. So you can kind of strategically place like a det pack to hold there. Now we haven't seen any of the squid type enemies yet, which are my least favorite by far. Grenade launcher, the grenades explode on impact with an enemy. But the arc makes it a little difficult to use, in my opinion. We do have our speed boost. Now, I think once you get an upgrade, like a passive upgrade, or a special weapon or something, I think you have that for the rest of the run, no matter what. I don't think it'll ever give you another one, but I'm not 100% on that. Also, the soundtrack is a mixed bag. I think it works well for the game, but if you're really, really against dubstep or electronic music, it's probably going to grate on you a bit. For me, you know, it doesn't really bother me either way. I think it works well enough. There's an okay amount of variety, could probably use a little more, but that might be something as early access goes on that, you know, they'll have more available. Now the question is if I can get... There we go. I find a lot of times in these type of levels it's kind of just rush ahead. You're gonna have to fight some stuff at the end anyway. So we're gonna have that weird hyperdrive effect here. Again, you know, that's something, it's early access. Whether or not that'll stay, I have no idea. I find it a little bit disorienting just because it does purposely drop the frame rate. It's just a little weird to me. The setup with the music is kind of nice. Again, you know, whether or not you like dubstep, but it is kind of a nice setup to... Alright, here we go. We have actually a lot of enemies out here. I'm a little concerned. We got the oh, I died. Oh, wow. Alright, so you see now that we're, for every medal we get, we progress towards unlocks. We'll play again. I'll do another quick run here. Actually, you know what I should do? I should start in level 2 to make sure I actually get there, so I can show off the second area. Alright, what else did we get to start with? I could start with the pulse. I think I'll start with the shocker. We can all start with the pistol. I'll show off the pistol. It's just, you know, it's very standard. I have not beaten World 3 yet, and these are the only levels in the game right now. So, again, early access, you know, content-wise, in terms of levels, a little bare bones. In terms of power-ups and upgrades and things, I almost feel like there's too many in some levels. There's a lot to keep track of. Here's another enemy type here. I don't know how many unlocks there are total in the game right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm not close to getting all of them yet. And you can see a nice little visual warning when new enemies are coming out too. Now I think that green stuff that those guys drops will... here's a cluster bomb too, just for reference. I think those will spawn, or will start to mutate enemies if they touch it. Let's see, this is a regular grenade. Not a fan of these. Kind of hard to use in my opinion, but I'm also not very good with the grenade toss either. Usually I just throw them all down as fast as possible. Unfortunately, there are no weapons in this stage either, so we are kind of saddled with only being able to use explosives and our pistol. The jetpack you can do in air though, which is kind of nice. What's interesting also is I noticed I started with the dash, and we can actually look in the pause screen here to see what items do. But I don't know if you always start with the dash once you unlock it, or what the deal is there. Alright, so we got a bunch of these guys to finish off. It's actually a pretty tough draw, especially because we don't have any special guns. Let's see if I can just nail this guy with a couple of grenades. Good, got him. Oh, I just blew myself up there. There we go. So I've got half health left at the first level. The levels ramp up dramatically in difficulty. World 3 is pretty challenging. Nice, the energy saber. That's actually interesting. I would like to check that out. See if we can find it. I wonder if that's a sidearm or a primary weapon. So this is another level type. Kind of like the hyperdrive, except that we get a mini boost every time. And the trick... Oh, nice. We actually got the laser sword. That's super cool. And it looks like it only uses ammo if we actually hit something. Oh, that's it does a ton of damage, too. That's awesome. So while we're carrying this, we can't actually attack. We can throw grenades. The other caveat is that we can throw it, but if an enemy touches it, it'll break open into the green goo and it will mutate them. See if I can show that off. Yeah, there we go. Mutates them instantly. So very dangerous. Oh, right on. So we got double pistols here. Kind of a weak weapon, but it's rapid fire, which is kind of nice. Down to my pistol here. Here we go. See if I can throw this in there. Nope. Botched it again. I'm trying to show off and getting myself caught here. Alright, I don't want to die on this level if possible. Oh. Oh, you can actually shoot it too. I am definitely going to die here. Yeah, let's try that again. So I've played about maybe 2 hours of the game at this point. And even though there is not a lot of... This is a dodge move. Even though there's not a lot of content level-wise... Here's those squids. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I find myself playing it a lot more than I thought I would. It's just kind of that quick, you know, pick up and play. If you want to play for like 10 minutes or something, you can. So these, if we leave these alive, they'll actually spawn a barrier horizontally out from them that causes damage for a little while. I want to show them off, but I also don't want to die this early. I want to show off the second boss if possible. Alright, ran out of ammo. So grenade launcher. I'm very bad with the grenade launcher. See if I can... Oh, there's that. Oh, the barrier actually makes things explode too. It's good to know. Alright, so we are teleporting. Let's get a new weapon. Sniper rifle's okay. Pierces enemies. I'm okay with it. Not great, though. Here's the thruster level. Again, we got to carry those orbs here. The faster you can get started on these, the better, really. We got the plasma blast. Actually, might be able to get almost all three of these. Plasma blast just does... oh, I have no ammo. Oh, there's a minigun. Here we go. It's a pretty sweet item. See if I can Get this finished. There we go. Now we'll let loose. Oh, you move very slow while this is spun up, actually. Does a lot of damage, though. Very, very effective against bosses. A little tough to use on small enemies, though. Especially if you're bad like I am. Dual pistols. That's fine. Alright, level 3, hyperdrive. And we have a health thing here this time, too. That's kind of nice. We get double jump. Really like the double jump. Not sure what other perks there are in the game so far. Ah, the pogo. Love the pogo. Still probably my favorite weapon. Oh, I was thinking that was the, Ooh, nasty. Yeah, there's our pulse, explosion there. Alright, there we go. There's the hyperdrive. I'll probably just let these guys mutate, save my ammo. Oh, this one's getting pretty big, though. I only have 3 shots left. I can't get more health, though.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Alright, we're gonna have 2 shots left. I think I have to pick up another item. These guys are gonna mutate.
1.
Alright, what do we got? Dual pistols, not the greatest. Use some of these pulse things. Also, once you've hit this point, the looks like the containers, or at least the health container, stops refilling, so you can't just sit around and cheese it forever. Oh, yeah, I unlocked the double jump to start. That's actually really nice. There he is. Here's the second level boss. This is what I wanted to show off. Machine gun's not bad. Buster bomb's not bad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so he does that. He does this crazy spinning maneuver. Actually doing a lot of damage to him here. But he becomes very, very difficult to dodge. Det pack's really good. I would like to actually get to the 3rd stage here. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it here. Gotta kill one more. My pistol. Nice. And I pick up a minigun to start with. Alright, so Galaxy 3. Harder layouts, harder enemies. More prevalent of the harder enemies, at least. Seems like these might come up a little faster, too. I haven't really talked much about the art style. It's really nice. I think they really captured kind of like the Super Nintendo art style. There's a lot of detail that happens with, you know, just like those sirens, not sirens, but the warning symbol. Oh, geez, I didn't even realize the pressure thing was gone there. Nice touch with the audio too. When things come back online, you know, they make a sound. So even if you're not looking directly at them, you can tell when new items are available. A lot of cool stuff. We're definitely interested in seeing, you know, how this is going to shape up during early access. You know, how many galaxies are there going to be? I'm not sure. I'm hoping a lot. What is this? Supplies, explosives. Oh, we just got a ton of grenades, actually. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of galaxies. I'm hoping there's going to be a randomized feature, perhaps, on the bosses, things like that. I feel like the bosses are pretty much all the same difficulty, but you do fight the same ones at the same levels. It would be kind of nice, actually, if I beat World 3. I've never done that before. This guy worries me a little bit. There we go. So we're going to go into hyperdrive here. I don't... Can I get... Yeah, I do lose my extra grenades if I pick up a new type. Oh, I'm out of weapons, too. That's going to be nasty. I do have the dodge. I haven't been using that too much.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Alright, this guy's gonna mutate here. Oh, there's another one up here too. Yikes. Let's see if we can just blanket the floor there. I do have some of these available. Keep this guy away from me. Alright, what are we heading into? 3 or 4? Oh, we unlocked mines. That sounds dangerous. Alright, so we're in the thruster. I'm actually gonna go grab the thruster fuel right away. Actually get a full health there, that's really nice. There's some of those bison enemies. Oh, they're coming out real fast. Holy cow. Oh, there's some mines too, so I've never used those before. I'm sure that's gonna get me killed. I'm assuming I can step on these. They seem to activate instantly. Let's try to fill this in. There we go. I got more mines. Not sure how I feel about these. Good run here though, if I can avoid breaking this, and I did, good. I think I just keep dropping these mines, I'll be in good shape. Health is getting a bit low. Rocket launcher I like, but it is very dangerous. Alright, we're going to the boss here now. How that's gonna go. We got det packs to start, which is nice, but the rocket launcher concerns me a bit. I can drop something right on his door to start, though. I think I missed. He's gotta throw out these orbs. He's kind of one of those bigger, those smaller brown enemies. That's an ammo thing. Mines. Mines might be actually really good here. If I can avoid blowing myself up with them. Grenade launcher I really don't want, to be honest. Cluster bombs, we'll just throw all those down there. I am probably gonna die here. Oh man, minigun is so good for bosses. Oh, I killed him. Oh my goodness. I'm actually gonna make it out of here? Nice. Humanity's savior. Super cool. Yeah, so now I can actually pick heroic mode. But I will leave that for you to play. I'm not sure how expensive the game is going to be. I think it's going to be $10 or $15, but I'm not 100% on that. There's no price on this page right now. Again, you know, buyer beware, it's early access, but I think it's kind of interesting. If you're into this kind of arcade, pick up and play action game, it's pretty fun. But, you know, level-wise, it's pretty short on content right now, so it might be something you want to wait for it's further along for the full release, but, you know, that's for you to decide. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.